Good morning and welcome to the video. In today's video we're going to take a look at this hive. We are having trouble with it and I'll explain more as we get into the frame. So just come a little bit closer, we'll pop the top off and we'll take a look at some of the frames. Oh, that's good. Top's not too hard to get off. Lots of bees, that's also good. There we go. Make sure we don't have our queen. Nope, all right. So let's see if they're drawing out some of these new frames that were added about a little over a week ago. So we moved up some of their food store frames to see if they're starting to draw out some of these newer frames that were added. So this frame on the outside, for example, was had just food in it. Set that there. Now, pull that out. See what we're working with here. It's full of nectar. And on this side, nectar and some capped honey. Okay. I'm going to set this frame aside. And we'll inspect some of the others. I don't want to go through all of them. I'm mostly looking to see if they're starting to draw out the comb or not. Oh, well, looky there. We have great news, guys. We've got some drawn out comb. So I'm gonna leave that one there. I picked this up. So these are being drawn out. See if you can make sure you can see that. Yeah. So see the little combs, they're starting to extend it forward. So that's great. Very happy about that. And if I look at some of these other frames a little further in, looks like we are starting to get some. No, this one not so much. But the other one was next to a already drawn frame, which makes sense for their behavior. So let's check out this one because that's a drawn frame on that side. Let's see if they are drawing this one out. Yes. Look at that. Fortunately, it looks like we have some bridging going on, which is what I don't want. And I don't see anything in those cells. So what I'm going to do is smash these down so maybe they'll rebuild them in a different way, because I don't want bridge comb like that. Excuse me, bees. Excuse me. Don't want to smush you. Just need to smush what you're doing there. See, there they're building out great, and there, but not this. This is bridge comb. We don't want that. So I'm going to smash that down without trying to smash any bees. So that way they will repurpose and rebuild. All right. I'm gonna take a look at this next frame because they've extracted it out as well. Let's see what we got going on here. Nope. Looks like we're bridging on the next one as well. Yeah, this one is very thick. But they have extended it out to put more food stores in. So they're doing their job, and just wish they draw out frames instead of trying to extend the frames they already have. Okay. There you go. And I'll pull this one out so you guys can see they're drawing the comb not flat, but vertical. So again, I'll smash that down so that way they will repurpose that wax into drawing the comb correctly. Okay, so that's it for our top box. I really want to get into that brood chamber below and see what they have going on. So I'm going to put these frames back, tighten it. There we go. Okay. couple of puffs up to the entrance, and I'm going to crack it open and we're going to take a look at the bottom box in the brood chamber. See if we see any brood there. There we go. Okay. Pick it up, lay it on its side like so. Trying not to crush any bees. Beautiful. All right, so this one, on this hive, we split. Come on girls, get down. Let's give them a minute. Make sure my smoker's good. Smoking myself a little bit there. Okay, so in this one, we split their brood nest apart and put new frames in the middle, again, trying to encourage this hive to draw out that comb and also to give the queen some more room to for brood. So let's take a look at these outside frames. And I wouldn't expect there to be much activity on these. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Lots of bees on this frame. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Drawn comb. Look at that. So this is the pattern I'm looking for, where they're drawing it out away from the surface, not perpendicular to the surface. I'm sure our queen isn't on this one. Wouldn't expect her to be, but don't see any. I'm going to set this one aside as well. There we go. Now we'll start inspecting the brood nest to see if we can find any eggs or brood. Okay, being very careful. This is all capped honey and nectar, no eggs, no brood. Being on the outside of a nest, I expect to see that. Move one frame in. Let's see what the girls are up to. Okay, so it looks like they're doing... Oh no, I'm sorry, I was about to tell you the wrong thing. So I see some queen cells here. Again, all brood. I'm sorry, all nectar. Those queen cells... Oh, there's a larva in that queen cell. I'm not going to damage it, because I need to know if there is a queen. Ah, we have brood and larva being capped, so that means we must have a queen somewhere. I'm going to look very close to see if I can find eggs in this frame. Not seeing eggs, but I am definitely seeing larvae. And I don't think these, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, I don't think those are queen cups. I think they're just extending the cell out. And additional great news is that I am seeing drawn comb on a new frame. Check this out. Lots of drawn comb. They're putting food in it, but I don't know where the queen is laying. We'll have to go through all the frames to see that. Trying to keep an eye out for her. No. Nope. Not seeing her yet. I wouldn't expect to, because there was nothing there for her to lay in. Let's give them another puff. Pretty calm hive. Right, now we're getting back into the old brood nest. So let's see what they have been up to. This is a new frame. I'm seeing lots of bees on it, so I'm excited. I'm gonna pull this one out slowly, give myself some more room to work here. There we go. Pull this one out slowly. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful drawn comb and eggs. That means we have a queen. Lots of food on that one. There's some pollen there. Yes, these bees have been busy and they are growing. That is wonderful. Let me know if you see the queen. I've only been keeping for less than a month. I've only been keeping bees less than a month. So I'm not very good at spotting her. Okay, that is wonderful news. That's exactly what we wanted to see. At this point, because I know that there are eggs, I know that there is a queen, and I know they're extracting it, I'm not going to bother the rest of the brood nest. I don't see a reason to, because they've got plenty of space, they are drawing out good comb, and there's eggs. So we're going to leave this be, and we'll call this inspection a success. Close this back up. There you go. Put these 2 frames back in there and we'll tighten it up. So this queen seems to be laying wherever she can, but I am excited to see those bees drawing that comb out. That means they're giving that queen lots of room, because this hive already has plenty of honey and it does not need any more. Plenty of food for the babies and stuff. It does not need any more. Excuse me. Watch out. Thank you. Perfect. There we go. All right, ladies. Good job. Let's give you a little smoke. I need to put your top box back on. Move, please. Thank you, ladies. We'll put the top box back on. Like so. Square up the corners. Perfect. All right. Let's put the top back on. And I'm not actively feeding these bees right now. I'm just keeping this one on the top. All right, that was a successful hive. Let's head on down to the North Hive and see how that one's doing. Okay, this is the South Hive. Not much difference in it. I'm sorry, the North Hive. Not much difference in it. Just kind of where it's located on the property. Let's go ahead and get the jar off. Hello, ladies. All right, we're coming in. So this hive, I am hoping to see, similar to what we just saw in the South Hive, be able to find some eggs at the very least and see that they've successfully drawn out that brood. There we go. Let's see our queen on the lid. All right, let's see how well this hive is drawing out their comb. This one we used, we did the same thing. Fresh comb in the middle, food frames from down below on the outside. So I'm going to pop these open, see if they're still using them for food, or see if the queen has maybe moved up. I doubt that she has, but we shall find out. Excuse me, bee. There we go. All right. Slowly. So this is a light frame. I am seeing lots of nectar, no brood, and capped honey. On this side, same thing. All right, set that frame aside. Now, again, we have a drawn frame next to a non-drawn frame. I want to see if this hive is getting any better about drawing out that comb. Let's see. There's a queen cell. Don't think there's going to be anything in that. No, not seeing anything, and this is all just nectar and capped honey. Kind of give you a quick look at that. Okay. Not seeing much in the way of activity on the foundation either. Pull it out so you guys can see that as well. There we go. Yeah, not seeing any kind of drawn comb on these. I'm going to check the ones on the side closer to you just to see what these are up to. Kind of just checking these, seeing if there's anything on them. Nope. So this one was abutted against a drawn frame as well. Not really seeing anything in the way of drawn comb on that. And the frame next to it, it's okay, ladies. Just checking to make sure your house is in order. That last frame I drew out made him a little agitated. All right. There we go. Pull this one out. Let's see, a queen cell, lots of nectar and some cat honey. And a couple queen cells. Let me see if there's anything in any of them. No, not that I can see. And no drawn comb on that adjacent frame closer to you guys. All right, let's put their little hive, this upper box back together, and we'll get into the bottom box. So similar activity as the other hive, except that the south hive was actively drawing out the comb. I'm gonna checkerboard this a bit. Put that one there, that one there. Sorry, I need more space. Excuse me, bears. There we go. Do it like that. Now, it should be all set. Perfect. I'm gonna take this box off. Nope, gotta split it. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Set you down. Just like that. Okay. So again, similar thing. We split the nest, put empty frames in the middle. So we have to go through them until we find brood. And we'll see if we have an active queen. All right. Excuse me. Try my best not to smush a bee. Excuse me, bees. Thank you. There we go. Nope, don't want to do that. Thank you. I was about to pick it up with the hook. I feel like that was a bad idea. All right, I see bees with pollen on it. There's some pollen. Hey, I see pollen and empty cells. I don't see eggs in them or larvae yet, but seeing those empty cells is kind of encouraging because that means that there's room for a queen to lay. Same on the other side of this frame. Lots of space for laying on that frame. So this was a foundation between two drawn combs. Let's see if we got any. No, I'm not seeing anything in the way of drawing the comb out. The frame almost looks untouched. Okay. Let's keep going. Next up, we've got a drawn comb. Similar situation. Some nectar, capped honey. Same on this side. Not seeing eggs. And there's also a moth. Okay. Let's see. We should be getting to the center of the nest now. Let's see if they have drawn out this comb any. No. No. Doesn't look like it. Same here. These frames basically look untouched. Yeah, it's looking like this hive may not have a queen. We'll know when we get through these 3 frames whether that's the case or not. Nope. Still nothing. All right, scoot these frames over. Just give myself a little bit more room. Excuse me. Okay. Lots of bees here. Lots of pollen and capped honey. Again, empty cells. Flipping it around. Same thing. Not seeing any eggs or larvae or capped brood. And that is an empty, yes, that's an empty queen cell. All right. Last frame. Okay, empty cells. Yep, there's no queen in here, guys. No eggs, no queen. Yep, this hive needs a queen. All right. And no extraction on these combs either. All right, I'll put this back together. What I need to keep in mind is that there are, maybe drop an egg frame in here where they have lots of brood where they could make a new queen. But I'm going to talk to my mentor about that and see what he thinks. If I should just requeen, if I should try to get eggs, what he thinks I should do. All right, let's get this hive back together. There we go. All right, watch out, ladies. Excuse me. There we go. Square up the corners. Beautiful. Excuse me, ladies. Need to be able to put your lid back on. Here we go. All set. Alrighty, that'll be it for this video. Just wanted to do a quick inspection of the North Hive and the South Hive. Going to talk to my bee mentor about this hive and see if we can get it requeened in some way. Of course, I'll post a video keeping you guys up to date about that. If you like the content, please click the thumbs up button. If you want more content like this, please go ahead and subscribe. Stay grumpy, my friends.